Here we go, guys. It is rant time. We Yorkshiremen ranting time. Take it or leave it. Bollocks if you want to take my advice. My advice right now is if you want to get into the trucking industry, don't do it. Find something else. Stack shelves in Sainsbury's or Tesco's or wherever you want to do that. Walmart. You'd be probably better off. No, actually, you would. If you're going to come into the industry, do local work. I would not strongly advise at the moment to do not come in and do long haul work at all, especially for one of the mega carriers where they're going to pay for you to take your test and stuff like that, and you're going to be trapped in. It's the same down here, it's the same in Canada. I'm not too sure about in England. I think it is as well. You know, I think they will try and pull your pants down. The person who is going to be running you in the office probably has not a lot of experience. There is maybe one out of the 50 who's got a bit of experience in the trucking. The rest have done some college course on management and shit like that, and they haven't got a flying clue. They ain't got a clue, basically. You know what I mean? And it makes it even worse out here because we have a broker. Your brokers, that is basically, in my eyes, I don't think we have brokers in England. I'd never heard of them before I came out here. A brokers, in my eyes, is something that was just put on, somebody who was put on this earth to annoy the shit out of drivers and just basically cause shit and try and take money out of people for no reason at all. What they're there for, I don't know. A broker, let me explain, is the middleman. He's the person who gets the load. So, such as here, I'm loading my flowers. Yeah, this is my second drop. Putting my flowers on, and I'm working through a broker, which is QTL, I think, at the moment, or the shipper or something. So this is the shipper person who owns this farm. They do, they sell the load, they get contact the broker then contacts me, and he's constantly annoying me on the phone, seeing how I'm getting on and stupid things, and they have no actual respect. Not all brokers are the same. There are some good ones. Remember Capital Logistics? So they will call you at ridiculous hours, even knowing you're on the west coast and they're on the east coast, for example, with a 3-hour time difference. They'll call you at 7 o'clock in the morning when they know damn well you unloaded the day before, so you're probably going to be at home. I've had that. 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning, they've rang me and woke the whole house up. You know what I mean? Oh, me and my wife up. And it's like, have you got no respect at all? It just, basically, it's no savvy, I think, a lot of the times as well. Anyway, so that's what a broker does. A broker just, and they skim a massive amount off the top. You ask them to do something and explain to them, is there any chance of finding out if I can get parked out there on a night? They'll tell you, they'll promise you everything. They'll tell you they can bring the sun up at a different level and move it round and shit like that. They will do fuck all. They won't do anything. Boop, they put that phone on, boop, your history. You're gone, they're out. They've been paid, they aren't bothered. And let's go on for the rates at the moment. Since I've been out here in America now for 6 years, rates used to be really good. Fuel was down. Fuel's not too bad at the moment, but it is going up again. I was making money at the start and stuff like that. It is going downhill drastically. There needs to be some changes, but in the near future, this is my advice. If you're gonna do not jump ship at the moment. If you're in a job at the moment, stay exactly where you are. Do not change company. That is the worst thing you're gonna do, because you're gonna be the last one in and you'll be the first one out. So stay exactly where you are at the moment and hold tight. The rates are terrible. I'm doing this for working out on this load. I'm doing it for 144 a mile. There's all promises. I'll get out the window. There's all promises of these great loads that I'm going to get. If you go down here, go down there. I'm sick of loads being cancelled all the time now. And then when you do get a load on, they want it delivered the next day. You know, this is nothing to do with Anchor. It's to do with brokers, mismanagement, and brokers leaving it to the last minute to be greedy and trying to get money out of everybody. That's what it is. And then they put it on, and then you're tied in to, like, TQL. Oh, late fee, 250 bucks. Late this, late that. Fucking, it's like, wow, you know. And I'm the one who's going downhill rapidly at this, so if you are in a company, stay there. If you're going to lease, if you think you've got a really good deal or something like that with a company hauling for them and they're going to be paying good money, you want fuel surcharge. Fuel surcharge is what you need, yeah? So if you can get 55 cents fuel surcharge, it's basically, and then your money on top and stuff like that, you can see where you are. If you've got an economical truck, you'll be making money out of the fuel surcharge. As well as that, do not lease or buy, lease to buy off the company you're going to haul for. That's a big no-no. Definitely, that's windy out here. Don't do that. If you do that and that company goes bust and you're 5 years into paying off your lease or something like that, and the company goes bust, you said bye-bye to that truck. Bye! You ain't gonna get that truck because they still have the title in hand until that truck's paid off on the last payment. Then it's yours. Do not lease. There's plenty of other companies out there who specialize in lease purchase, everything like that. Go through those. Do not go through the company. Plus, as well, you can jump ship. You can go anywhere you want. Then you can go to another haulier, even if you haven't got your authority. All these big hauliers will let you run under their authority and stuff like that, so you can do that, and it's peace of mind. If you're not liking it, you can move out. If you lease to purchase with the company, you're tied in for that 5 years. Right, going on to the new drivers. At the moment, if you're gonna get into the industry and really do, like I've tried to cover up the last few years, hoping it was going to get better, really hoping, but it isn't. It seriously isn't. The loads are just, if you watch my videos and stuff like that from 2 years back, 3 years back, I used to be doing things. I'd have time to go off things. I'd have 5 days to get from Washington, 6 days, sorry, down to Florida. And as much time as I wanted, basically, within reason, 6-7 days coming home. You know, you could have time to kick back and just do 600, 500 mile days. Now, they're wanting 700, boom, 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 750 days every day. Like that load I've just brought across. That was 700 plus days every day for 3.5 days, 4 days, sorry. You know, you do get burnt out over it in the end. You don't, like last night, I stopped at 10 o'clock last night after I got out, I was released from kidnap at Walmart distribution centre, which wasn't too bad, to be fair on them. It was only 2.5 hours. Got out there, got into my bed just after 10 o'clock. At 4 o'clock this morning, I was wide awake, fell back to sleep again, slept in a little bit, got up at 6 o'clock, I'm back on the road, bush, again. And then then I've got QTL, whatever they're called, calling me up. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You're there, you're there. They're looking for you, they want you and that. Get to the farm, they ain't looking for me. They ain't wanting me. It's just, just that stress gets to you. The stress when you've got some cock on the phone constantly hounding you like that, giving you bullshit rather than just let you get on with the job. You know, I've been doing it a while. But no, they think they have to put the fucking 10 pence worth in. And they're not helping the matter, they are. So if you're coming into the industry right this time at the moment, especially for the mega carriers, where they put you through the test and stuff like that. If you're going to do it, do your test on your own, save the money. Get through the test. Do not go with one of those mega carriers who want the money back. Do your research. Seriously, I always say that. Do your fucking research. You must do that. Because they will have your pants down. I hear stories all the time about how these mega carriers, you'll unload, say, in Walmart or somewhere like that. Then you'll call them up at lunchtime. So you've been doing daytime, oh, happy day, scenic and things like that. You'll get unloaded at 12 noon, midday. They'll say to you, oh, go to sleep, have your 10 hours off, your other trailer will be ready at 10 o'clock. Then you want you to be 700 miles, 650 miles, so-and-so for the next morning. What? You know, all of a sudden, boom, they want you to flick from nights to days like that without any drop of a hat or warning or anything like that. You know, this is fucking dangerous. It really is putting danger on the road. And it's exactly the same in England as in things like that. European work as well. Now, gone are the days where you could kick back and just go the next morning. They want you, once you're loaded, they want that truck moving. They couldn't care less about the personal health or anything of the guy behind the wheel. That load has to be there. They want it there, you know. And that seems the attitude now. There's no thank you no more or anything like that. You go into an office, you hand your paperwork in, you can see the toilets on the right hand side. You ask the girl behind the counter, is there a bathroom, is there a toilet I can use? Yeah, there's a porta cabin outside. There's a fucking toilet right there. No. Office staff only. Do I shit and piss different? No, I don't. That kind of thing really winds me up. You know, Portaloos, I haven't got a problem with it. If they're out in the yard and you're out in the yard, absolutely brilliant. But if you're actually in the office, come on. It's just a class thing, it really is. You're not making the industry any better. And what with having to rush about, and then you've got no parking area if you're on the east side and shit like that. I'm sorry, guys, you know, there'll be these old school guys have said, oh, back in the good old days, and I always used to laugh at that and say the job's what you make it. Fucking ain't no more. I can't you know, you can't mould something that isn't, nobody's helping you. It's not going to work at the moment. It really isn't. And what with the rates running backwards and shit like that, but that's world over. Hopefully that'll come back, will the rates. But like I say, at the moment, if you want to get into it, do your HGV, your CDL and stuff like that. Do it on your own back. Do local work. Do tipper work, do local timber work, do fetching, I don't know, the plants, shit like that. There's a whole array. I would not advise going over the road, going long distance right now. No way. Nope, it's just not, it's not there at the moment. Hopefully it's going to come back. So anyway, that's a rant over. Take it or leave it. Bollocks to you.